Hello. Another Mother's Day is here, and I had to ask myself, and maybe you should ask yourself, what we should be doing to truly honor mothers. While sending them flowers and calling and wishing them a happy Mother's Day is nice, maybe taking them out to dinner, that's always a good touch, but how does that add up, really, to truly honor them? I don't think that it really does or does completely. I'd like for you just to stop what you're doing for just a few minutes and just think about what I'm going to share with you. When I think of mothers, I also think of God and of Jesus and the love that they showed to us. God gave us mothers for a reason, and I really feel that much of that has been lost to the world. Mothers, you know, they're everything that we can think of. They're doctors, they're nurses, they're our caretakers, our teachers, our wives, our cooks, our psychologists, and well, they're a whole lot more when you really think about it. Mothers, they show us that definition of real unconditional love. It's only rivaled by God himself. I mean, I believe that God gave mothers this love as a way of demonstrating his love for us so that we could see his love. When you look at your mother today, think of all the times that you felt that maybe you fell a little short of her expectations. Did she walk away from you? Did she turn her back on you and call you a disappointment? Now, more than likely, she helped you get back up on your feet and get started again. She told you that you could never disappoint her. I know mine let me know that. And she showed you what it meant to persevere and how to overcome your flaws or your mistakes. She loved you and loved you at times when no one else could. I remember watching a movie once where a son had done something out of character of his father, and his father went to his son and he said, "You're ruining our good name." See, in the father's eyes, that their name meant something. Their name was a demonstration of their character. When you heard their name, that's what you should see them as. And he felt his son had let him down. When I think about this, and while I believe that as a father it's my job to set the example for my children to follow, I also know that without a doubt that the standards my children follow come more from their mother than from me. God put me here to be a leader and a warrior and a hunter and a provider. And while he also gives me the ability and capacity to love, I believe he gave mothers a double dose of that love. When mothers see their children, they know that they will be and are a direct reflection of them. Mothers care about how their children dress and how they represent themselves to the world, because mothers know how the world views people and how the world judges people. So you see, we have mothers that want their children to have the best in life and the best that life has to offer, so they teach their children to be the best. That's why at times we as children may feel we disappoint them, but when we get to feeling down and lost over our errors or our miscomings, our moms, they're right there. They're immediately there to forgive us, to help us back up. Mothers, you know, they can be hard on us if they feel that we're not doing our best. That's the key, if we're not doing our best. And they'll let us know and have us go back and do it over again, just to do it right. But if we're not living up to our potential, our moms know it. And so they will try to help us and push us to live up to that potential. God gave them an ability to recognize when we were living up to our potential and when we weren't. They know when to be hard and they know when to be soft. Many times it's just they teach us patience, and then because they have patience that's tempered with compassion and strength. We've really learned to misuse the word love and we use it so flippantly, and it's watered down that we don't want to look at the true meaning or the definition of love. But if we want to, we don't have to look any further than our mothers. I want you to hear and think about this following verse. Maybe open up your Bibles and just think about this when you think of your mothers. It's 1 Corinthians 13:4-8, and then also verse 13. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It's not proud. It does not dishonor others. It's not self-seeking. It's not easily angered. It keeps no records of wrong. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. And now, verse 13, know these things remain, faith, hope, and love, but the greatest of these is love. Mothers should be honored by giving back to them the very love that they have shown their children their entire life. So today and every day that you see your mother, honor them with love, with the true love, a mother's love, God's perfect love.